Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Yes, it's Superman, whose friend Batman has completely and mysteriously disappeared from the Hall of Mirrors. Because she bears a striking resemblance to Dixie Lamar, a girl wanted for murder, Lois Lane was abducted in an amusement park by Dr. Bly, the cunning leader of Dixie's Confidence Gang, who schemed to pin the murder on Lois. Meanwhile, Clark Kent and Batman were hunting for the girl reporter and for Jimmy Olsen and Dick Grayson, who was really Robin, Batman's young companion, both of whom had disappeared in the amusement park. Spotting a white-haired man in dark glasses whom they suspected of being involved in the mystery, Kent and Batman pursued him into the Hall of Mirrors, where they became lost in the maze of glass. Suddenly, a trapdoor opened beneath Batman's feet, and he cried out and disappeared. As Kent searches desperately, his X-ray vision unable to penetrate the lead backing of the mirrored floor, Batman, plummeting down through inky black space, lands in a deep vat of ice-cold water. Listen.
Whoa. Must have landed in somebody's ice-cold water cooler. It's over my head, too.
Batman, is that you?
Great Lucifer. Robin, where are you?
Give me a hand, will you?
Where are you, Robin? I can't see a thing.
Over here. Hurry up.
Hang on, Robin. You're right over. Well, Robin, is Miss Lane with you?
No. I don't know where she is. The phony skeleton grabbed her in the tunnel on the river of Harvest.
No. Okay, Robin, I'll take you. Let me have it. There.
Oh,
I've got him.
Phew. I couldn't have held out much longer.
Robin, he's as limp as a rag. Now his heart's beating.
I think he bumped his head when somebody pulled the floor out from under us.
Oh, wait till I get a good hold on Jimmy. There. I'll keep his head up above water. So you took a trip through the trap door, too, huh?
We didn't even have to buy a ticket. We fell for the gag by a guy named Hemingway. And I do mean we fell. He came up to us right after we called you and Mr. Kent and said that what happened in the tunnel was a joke. And he'd take us to Miss Lane.
And he took you into the House of Mirrors and dropped you down through the trap door, is that right?
That's right. Listen, I don't know what this is all about, Batman, but it's got a nasty smell.
Well, we'll find out. As soon as we get out of here.
If we get out.
We will, don't worry. Well, we seem to be in some kind of a tank, judging by these rounded cement walls.
Yeah. I managed to navigate myself and Jim around it once.
Oh?
Oh, it's warm. Cold. My arms and legs are chunks of ice.
Robin, we've got to get Jim out of here and hurry. Not to mention ourselves. Listen. What's that?
It's a giant roller coaster. It goes by about once a minute. But it doesn't stop here to pick up passengers.
Well, there it's going. Now, look. We'll yell and hope somebody hears us. That might be faster than trying to find our own way out. It's as black as the ace of spades in here.
I yelled plenty when Jim and I checked in. But all I got back is an echo.
Well, I've got a good pair of lungs. All right, now together, Robin. Help!
Help!
Help! No soap, I'm afraid. All these concrete walls hold the sound in. Well, Robin, there's only one solution. Hang on to my cape.
What do you plan to do?
Get out of this overgrown bathtub, of course.
Yeah. From where I sit, the only way out is by the trapdoor we came in.
I'll stop raving, Robin. Judging by the time it took me to fall, we're 50 or 60 feet below the House of Mirrors. Oh, what's that?
I think it's the trick ice water showers in the House of Mirrors. You know, you step on a panel or something and get doused with ice water.
Yes, but it sounded right close by.
Sure. The water splashes back down here in this tank. It scared me out of a year's growth when I swam under it a little while ago.
Oh? Oh, wait, Robin.
Oh, I've got all the time in the world.
Now, listen. Since the water drops back in here, instead of being allowed to run off as drainage, this tank must supply the trick showers upstairs.
Sure. So what?
So there must be a pipe running upstairs from here. Well, there goes that roller coaster again. Hang on, Robin. We'll find that pipe and climb out. I'll do the swimming. Now, you keep your hands on the wall.
Okay, but Oh, damn that shower. Reminds me of how cold I am. I hate to say so, Batman, but it's getting awful numb.
Just keep kicking hard. That'll keep your blood circulating.
What blood? Stick a pin in me and all you'll get is icicles. I'm worried about Jim. A little more of this cold storage will never get him thawed out.
Well, I'm worried, too. Plenty. Any sign of a pipe yet?
No. Maybe it's inside the wall. Well, come to think of it, most pipes are.
Well, let's not think about that.
Batman,
What's the matter?
I can't close my hands. My fingers are frozen.
Tread water. Keep your hands together.
I can't tread water. My feet, I can't move them. They're numb.
Here, I'll hold you up. Take it easy. Poor kid, you're chilled to the bones.
You can't hold Jim and me both.
Yes, I can. Just keep rubbing your hands together. I'll try to move your feet.
Okay. But how are you going to find a pipe now if there is a pipe?
Don't worry about it. I left Ken upstairs. He might be able to trace us.
Unless Hemingway got him, too.
Well, let's hope he didn't.
Oh, Batman, you're shivering, too.
Well, not much. I'm okay.
You are not. You better let me go and swim around and try to find that pipe.
Don't be a chump.
No, listen. Jim must be in worse shape than I am. Let me go.
Will you keep quiet, Robin? Kent might trace us. Well, if he doesn't...
Then it's curtains.
No. When it gets light, I'll find a way out.
Are you kidding? It won't be light for hours yet. By that time...
Now, cut it out, Robin, and help me yell. That might warm you up.
What's the use, Batman? You know we're done for.
Well, I'll admit it looks bad, but... Well, we've been in bad spots before, Robin.
Never as bad as this.
Well, never mind. Now, come on, yell. Now, together.
Help!
Holding Robin and the unconscious Jimmy Olsen in the icy water, Batman, his great strength waning, shouts for help as the giant roller coaster, as if in grim irony, thunders by outside and drowns his and Robin's cries. We'll return in a moment for the startling climax of today's episode. But first, here again is our good friend.
You know, gang, it's so doggone easy to get those swell insignia and warplane buttons I've been telling you about. Seems like you must have dozens of them collected by now. Why, you don't have to spend any of your allowance for them. You don't have to bother with any box tops. You don't even go to the store and buy them. No, sir. They come as prizes in packages of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Each button is enameled sparkling white with the insignia reproduced in brilliant red and yellow and blue and black. And you can be mighty proud of them, too, because they're the very same designs our Air Force men wear on their uniforms. Yes, sir. Ask Mom to get you a package of Kellogg's Pep. Then look inside for your prize, an exciting insignia or warplane button. Yes, sir. You'll find a button in every package. It's your prize from P.E.P. Pep, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek.
And now, back to the adventures of Superman. As Batman, Robin, and Jimmy Olsen faced death in a tank of ice water under the Hall of Mirrors, Clark Kent, his X-ray vision unable to penetrate the lead backing of the mirrored floor, scratched a mark at the approximate spot where Batman disappeared. Then, searching 50 feet in one direction through the winding mirrored maze, he returned to the mark and searched 50 feet in the other direction. Now he has returned again to the mark.
See, now, Batman was right behind me when he disappeared. Couldn't have been hit on the head and dragged away. I would have seen him. And I've made sure there are no false corridors around here. Wait a minute. There's only one explanation. He must have dropped through a trap door. Now, there's nobody around, so off with these clothes. I think I hear voices down below shouting for help. This looks like a job for Superman. There we are, all set. Now to break through this pretty mirrored floor. I hate to do it, but whoever owns this place must be in on this deal, so here goes. And Robin, and Jim, look out below! Okay, boys, everything's under control.
Who is it?
Don't you recognize my voice, Batman?
Superman.
That's right.
Striking pink Superman.
Here, I'll take Jim. Uh-oh. What's the matter with him?
Well, he bumped his head, Superman. I guess this cold water hasn't helped him any.
There's the medical aid station and the amusement park. Under this arm with you, Robin. Okay, hang on, Batman.
Right. Let her rip.
No time to waste. We'll go right through the wall of this basement. Stay under my cape now. Here goes.
Leaping from the dark concrete tank with Jimmy and Robin cradled in his arms and Batman clinging to his cape, Superman crashes through the wall of the basement and streaks for the medical aid station. Leaving Batman and the two boys there, the Man of Steel rockets away again, circling above, his keen eyes searching the ground below. Finally, unable to find either Lois Lane or the man with white hair and dark glasses, he drops to the ground behind the medical aid station, resumes his guise and garb of Clark Kent, and walks to the door just as Batman emerges.
Batman!
Kent. Kent, what happened to you?
I got lost in the Hall of Mirrors.
Well, good thing you didn't go through that trap door with me.
What?
Yes, I landed in a vat of ice water with Dick Grayson and Jimmy Olsen.
Oh?
Yes, if it hadn't been for Superman.
Yeah, I heard about it. Listen.
Kent, I've got bad news for you.
What is it?
I just spoke to Inspector Henderson.
Yes?
I called him to come out here and help us look for Miss Lane. And, well, he told me Miss Lane has been found.
She has? Oh, where? How is she?
Kent, she's in the city jail.
The city jail?
That's right. She's locked up there.
But why?
This is going to be hard to take, Kent.
What is it? Tell me.
Miss Lane is being held for murder.
Murder?
Yes, Kent. Murder.
Lois, held for murder. Is this some ghastly joke, or is Batman serious? He's serious, all right, as we all know. Dr. Blys' sinister trap has evidently been sprung, and poor Lois has been caught in its cruel jaws. What will happen now? Don't miss tomorrow's dramatic episode, fellows and girls. Tune in, same time, same station, and thrill to the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman. Brought to you every day, Monday through Friday. Same time, same station, by the makers of that super delicious cereal, Kellogg's Pep. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC.